This movie describes how to monitor for European fruit Lecanium scale, Latin name Parthenolecanium corni, in California vineyards. To determine if chemical control is needed, first determine the population level the previous season. If treatment is needed, the most susceptible stage for control is when the young nymphs emerge from the eggs in the spring. We describe how to monitor populations throughout the season and how to assess crawler emergence in the spring to time chemical control. Scales feed on the phloem and excrete honeydew, a sugary solution. Ants harvest honeydew and in turn protect scales from natural enemies. Here ants are tapping on scales searching for honeydew that the ants then drink before returning to their nest. If ants are present on vines, following the ants may lead to the scales. Determine population levels. Monitor for scale through the growing season and make a map of infested areas in the vineyard. Only when populations increase to great numbers should treatments be considered. Ideally, in early March, monitor old wood for the presence of parasitism on second stage scale nymphs. A parasitized nymph will be swollen, and when the parasite emerges, it leaves a round exit hole on the scale body. Determine crawler emergence. In April, begin monitoring female development on the underside of cordons, canes, spurs, and on trunks. Peel back the outer bark and look for the domed shell of the female scale. Monitor for crawler emergence in May by turning over the females and looking for crawlers. Turn 10 randomly selected females upside down and note the color of the eggs. Continue monitoring weekly. When eggs turn from pale yellow to pink, look to see if crawlers are present among the eggs. Through a hand lens, crawlers will have legs and will be moving. Record your observations on a monitoring form and include sample locations in the vineyard. Chemical control measures should be timed between 50 to 90% crawler emergence. Calculate percent emergence by dividing the number of females with crawlers by the number of females inspected. Begin monitoring in early May and continue weekly until 90% emergence. For more information, visit ipm.ucdavis.edu.